Hello everyone. Today I'm here to address some heavily false allegations made on a friend of mine on a separate website. The situation itself is absolutely ridiculous, and for the sake of his safety, I have developed the video because the hypocrisy is just a downright pain to witness. To get straight to the topic, a friend of mine known as Bird Federation, or Buried, who currently does not reside on YouTube due to some unfair termination, has had lies being told about him, that he needs to be looked at over his profile picture, and about him quote-unquote defending Anton sending CP to minors. Before we begin, the person who is accusing my friend goes by AvaCat, and I've actually made videos that had her included, but not targeted directly, and I was even cool with them at some point. So me to see her just do this shit to someone I know really ticked me off, but I will say that Crimson Fur, who is associated with her, doesn't seem to be involved in the situation. So if you know him, don't harass him. Now first of all, as you view this image, knowing the usage of how everything is formatted and the emojis used, I'm likely sure Burb does not defend what Anton did, as he even says in the image that ERP isn't worse than CP, and uses a broken heart emoji to represent Anton's decision being idiotic. I felt like that claim was just borderline created to twist the image around and slander my friend incorrectly, as mostly AntiFurryCringe users tend to just be too stupid to fact check things. I mean, I recently had misinformation spread about me too, that I made a post on, and despite me literally saying it in the comments with proof, it was downvoted heavily, but the post has since been taken down. Back to the misinformation situation, they claim he is a pedophile or should be investigated as one, as his profile picture is apparently concerning as it quote-unquote is lowly. If you truly investigate like any smart person would, the character in the picture is an anime character known as Yukari Akayama, who is 16 to 17, and Bird Federation is 15. Two are 1 year younger than the fictional character. So at this point, we already have two false claims sorted out and shoved down 6 feet under. I also find it stupid to find it alerting when there's a soldier in the background of the profile picture, indicating it is a shitpost, but people will freak out over anything nowadays. Continuing forward, you truly get to see the hypocrisy of Ava unveil, as if you've known her, she engages with a Twitter user named Queen Aurora. Now for context, Queen Aurora is a 24-year-old NSFW4 artist who clearly says in her bio, minors do not interact, which stands for minors to not engage with her. Yet as we saw previously, AvaCat and Queen Aurora continue to speak with each other as if it's just a normal day. On the Reddit post accusing Bird Federation, I spoke and talked about this situation, and what was AvaCat's response?
Also, Queen Aurora is based now, she's not a pedo.
Okay, so a 15-year-old with a 17-year-old girl in their profile picture is a red flag, but a NSFW artist speaking to you, Ava, while you're a minor isn't? Really? How fucked in the head are you? A pedophile does not just become based. You literally did not provide any evidence whatsoever, even of Queen Aurora not being a pedophile, but I just gave evidence of them being a red flag. The hypocrisy is literally in her Twitter description. Like, there are so many comments defending Bird with valid information, yet these furries are over here purposely letting the misinformation spread. Sure, I don't like some of the things furries do despite me not being an anti-furry, but I would not spread misinformation about a furry. So why is it happening to an anti-furry who doesn't even hate all furries? Thankfully, there was one furry who understood, but the rest of them are just on copium, unfortunately, and are too much in their feelings to think of a genuine response to the proof shown. Hopefully the misinformation subsides, as Burb isn't even a bad anti-furry, since he's actually neutral and tends to only criticize bad furries. But that will conclude this video. I hope everyone has a great day, and I pray that no misinformation is spread to you, just like what occurred with my friend. This is just really immature for our anti-furry cringe, but what can I do? Peace.